Welcome everyone to the FIDE World Rapid and Blitz Team Championships here happening at Hotel Novotel West in London. This video is being shot after the tournament is done. The reason for that is that the tournament was so intense that we couldn't shoot the venue tour. We had no time because there was so much happening. And so we're going to show you the venue now and take you through how this was organized. So here is where all the players would enter from. And this was the area where there was a security check that would happen. There were a lot of machines that you see here, like at the airports. Players had to pass through this, and then we would find people scanning them at this part.
Yeah, getting 300 people through 5 gates in 10 minutes. That was great fun every round.
Was not easy.
It wasn't easy.
But you did great.
We did it. We did it.
Congratulations.
Good team, including security.
The challenge for me is this was my first tournament, so being on my feet for this number of hours was quite a challenge. The one thing I loved about this tournament was meeting all the players, meeting the arbiters, just having such a great time in general. I have thoroughly enjoyed myself.
Thank you.
Very welcome.
And then players would enter, and this was the playing hall. I think it was quite well done. There were close to 53 teams who took part, and you can say on an average each team had 6 to 9 players. So let's say if you take the average as 8, then that's already 400 players, yeah, which is quite significant. And all of them were in this hall, and you can see that this tournament had the vibes of the World Rapid and Blitz and the Olympiad. The Olympiad has this thing here where you put in the scorecards with the names of the players, 2 teams. So this was here, and also Rapid and Blitz, because of course the format was this, so it was very quick, very intense. This was the area where all the spectators who bought tickets could stand in, and these were the top boards. You can see already here, and you can see a scorecard here of WR chess and CAS chess and all the players. And it was quite a task for the arbiters to put in during the game, like it was going on, and they had to be like, okay, who won? Oh, this team won, let me put this in. And then the last players who had to play were looking at this scorecard and deciding whether they should play for a win or not. So these were the top boards. I quite liked the layout and the format, because 3 boards here, 3 boards there, 6 boards for each team. There was also a big screen over here where they showcased the live boards, and so in that way the players whose games were finished or the spectators could stand here and look at the players, but at the same time look at the digital screen as well.
That's a good event. That's a wonderful event for sportsmen, for chess players, and for spectators. We try to make unforgettable event, positive event, and every year we try to make it better and better. And challenge, I think it was good event and no serious challenges. We do our job and we try to make chess better.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And one thing which I absolutely adored in this tournament, which I thought was really amazing, were these water stations that were kept, and with so many glasses. And this was not just one. You can see over there in that direction there was one more. Over there is one more. And I think that really was nice. It's a very simple thing that was done, but I've seen that in many tournaments there are bottles, and after some point when all the players have taken it, it's not there. While here with this setup, constantly staff was coming and refilling it, and I think that really helped to keep the hydration going. It was a long event. And this is where the closing ceremony happened. You can see already a lot of confetti here, and nicely done. So this was the playing hall, and we now go to the place. There were so many other things happening in this tournament, because players' rooms were needed, media room is needed, a commentary room is needed. So this wing of the hotel hosted everything, and I'm going to take you to some of the rooms. I don't know if they'll be open now. It's already 11 p.m. in the night, but just to give you an idea, this is the first floor, and here I believe there was nothing much that was there. This hotel has a lot of conference and meeting rooms, so all of these happened here. Like during the event days, you could literally see a lot of other events taking place. So those all happened in these rooms. But the second floor where we are reaching now is where exactly there was a lot of chess action. So firstly, when you come here, this was the hospitality lounge which was here, and what I liked about this space was that it's actually open to everyone. You know, anyone who comes to the hotel, it's open for them. But you know, there were teams that were sitting here, you know, on one sofa or one area, and there were some teams who were sitting here. People were sitting here doing their work. So this became like a very lively place where everything started happening. And if you go here in this direction, we had the commentary room here. I don't know if this will be open right now, but I believe if it is, it would be very cool to see. Yes, it is open. Amazing. This is the room where the live commentary happened, and I think it was a very nice setup here. Daniel King and Jovanka Huska were commentating here, and people could sit here. It was also like a VIP room, so you could just hang out here. There was a lot of food that was kept here. There's still some food. Abhyudaya, if you would like to have some pastries. But yeah, this was some nice setup. I liked it a lot. I, in fact, came here for like 10 to 15 minutes, did a commentary, and I was thinking to myself that if this was the setup where I had to commentate, it would have been quite fun to do it. So kudos to the organizers for setting up such a open studio. It's never easy, but I think they managed to do it. Because when it's an open studio, you have to realize they need to get two things in order. One is for the people back home, everything should work online. And one is for the people who are live at the venue, that should also work. And many times you need two different kinds of setups there. So that was well done. From here, many players would take an elevator. By the way, we should, before going up, we should go to the players' lounge, because this is where most of the teams were hosted. You know, this is the room for all the teams, almost. But there were some teams who could actually get a special room for themselves, and those were upstairs. I don't know if there was a special fee or something that they had to pay, but this was the players' lounge. You can see they could put in their mobile phones. I think those boxes there are meant for mobile phones. And what was very beautiful to see was Team MGD1, which won the rapid section, actually were in this room, you know, every time, and they didn't have a very special room for themselves. So that was very nice. Let's go up. This is floor 1. We go up now. This is also the elevator which all the top players would take, like Team WR Chess, Hexamind, you had Kaz Chess, and all of these teams would come up one more floor. So now we are going to like the third level. And this is also the place where we had the media room, media center. So firstly, this is a very special floor here. We had, by the way, a room for all the volunteers here actually. I don't know if we have the lights here, maybe not. But the volunteers would sit here and they would have some refreshments. And then you come here and we go into this one. Yeah, this is the room which the WR chess team had, the team which won the gold medal. Oh, nice. The team which won the gold medal in the Blitz section. You can see a chess set here, some French fries here, a lot of different things here, a chess set. And they also had a big screen. I think they were preparing a few things on this screen. So very nice room for Team WR Chess, and they were such amazing players. You had Nepo, Firuja, Wesley So, Hikaru, and some amazing players. This was the room for Team Hexamind, where Vidit, Anish, all of them. There's a lot of food here. I mean, the players I think were taken well care of, and I think that helped them to perform really well. And this was, I think, a FIDE room here, maybe. And then this room was for the Kaz chess, which is the Kazakh chess, and they won the silver medal in Blitz. So this was their room. And so every team kind of designed their room as what they wanted. And I don't know if this is open. Ah, it is. Nice. We will go to the room where we spend the most amount of time here, which is the media room here. Could you tell us what was one thing about the event that you loved a lot, and what was one big challenge that you faced?
Well, what I like a lot about this tournament is team spirit. It's always such a pleasure to watch teams supporting each other, like grouping together, cheering, laughing, celebrating. The biggest challenge was, well, maybe 3 appeals that we had during this event. It's always also a challenge for PR team to send this information to the world and to do a proper PR about this.
It's not easy, yes? How do you manage to do it?
I sleep 3 hours a day during the tournament. I think this is my superpower.
Yeah. So the media room was also nicely done. If you see here, we have like many nice seats, a big screen. There was a TV here to follow, and also some food kept for media, like juices here, teas, water, and fruits. So yeah, all in all, some great arrangements. I must say the only thing which was a little bit difficult was, like, you can see the playing hall was right down there below, and these rooms were like 2 levels up. But apart from that, in terms of the space, the amenities, it was all well done, and we enjoyed it a lot, and I hope you enjoyed this venue tour.